Products from Pokémon 151 have been exploding in price lately, both single cards and sealed product. In this video, we will discuss what happened, what will happen in the future, and of course, how to take this market opportunity. Now let's start with Pokémon single cards. As some of you, almost all of you might know right now, a lot of 151 single cards are just booming, exploding in price. This is to be expected, honestly. I think we have discussed this in the channel a lot of times. You can check all my older videos about 10 cards below $5 or below $10 or whatever, or cheap cards that I think they will go up in price. We have a lot of 151 cards in these videos. Actually, if you bought them from my videos, I'm glad and I'm good for you because you probably made money on them. We discussed about the Dragonair that has gone up in price a lot, the Pikachu, some base evolutions too, I think. But the thing with this, and we have already discussed this on this channel, but 151 is super collectible. And this is really good for the single cards. Normally sealed product performs just better than Pokemon singles, but in this case it's a bit strange because some of 151 cards will actually be expensive. Like when a lot of people is trying to complete their master sets, they just need that cards. They will be able to pay, let's say, a premium for that, right? So this is exactly what happened. A lot of people just slept on 151. Sealed product has been performing really well too, but single cards have been really performing well for this set. By the way guys, don't forget to enter the Lost Origin booster box giveaway. You just have to be subscribed to the channel and leave a like and a comment on this video or one of my last videos. Now, you see, a lot of people want to complete the master set. They will just buy the cards. Because at this point, buying sealed product, if you just want to complete your master set, it makes no sense, honestly. Like if you have to pay 70-80 bucks for an ETB or $50 to $60 for a booster bundle, so you're basically paying $10 per pack. It's not worth it, honestly, it's not worth it. You better buy the card. Now what also happened with these cards is that the PSA 10 version of these cards are just going crazy in price. The Charizard is pushing like $650 or $700 in a PSA 10, which is honestly crazy. And it's actually making its case to be one, if not like probably top 5 of the Scarlet and Violet chase cards. I didn't expect that to happen. The Charizard is of course an iconic Pokemon, but it didn't hit as hard as the Greninja when it came out. I expected it to be like a secondary chase card from the Scarlet and Violet era, but I see it's not, honestly. Now that I'm seeing this PSA 10 version selling for $650, like $700 for a card that is 1 year old, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Now, what we have seen with the evolution lines too of this card and other illustration rares is that they are exploding in price too. So it's not this situation where main chase cards are increasing in price, which is also true. Like we can see the Venusaur, the Blastoise, the Alakazam, all of them are pushing like 120, 150. They're going for nice prices in PSA 10, but you can see the Charmander is actually going for 250 to 300. Like the last sales on eBay are like $300 for a Charmander illustration rare PSA 10. I think the chance of getting back a PSA 10 of this set is like 40% or so, which is not great, honestly. Like the quality control of this set was not great. But you see, people are really chasing the PSA 10 cards anyways, and it's actually really good for the set. This helps the set a lot because people will just try to not only get the card, but get the card in a really good shape so they can get a PSA 10 back. So it makes a really interesting situation here. Now, we also have to talk about the sealed product. The sealed product of 151 has been just crazy, honestly. It has been a crazy road for 151 since we had this feeling that we had a reprint, but we didn't. We had these small restocks, set with really high demand, really high demand. I think Pokemon Center ATVs are going for like $180 to $190, which is absolutely insane for a Scarlet and Violet set, but I kind of understand that price. UPCs have been increasing in price too a lot. I think they went up about 75 to 80%. They should go for 170 to 180 now, something like that. Really high price for the UPC too. I think the UPC is the best collectible 151 products since you get that beautiful promo cards. Maybe I would have preferred these promo cards to be chase cards as the Japanese version of 151. For all of you who have sealed product of 151, I personally have product. I'm gonna be honest, I would like to have more. In Europe it was super hard to get in your hands booster bundles and ETVs, so I got a lot of UPCs. I'm gonna be honest, I would like to have more. In Europe it was super hard to get in your hands booster bundles and ETVs, so I got a lot of UPCs. I think I have like, I would say I have 9 UPCs of 151, which I'm happy about, but I would really have loved to grab more product. I couldn't get it in my hands product for retail prices in Europe because the demand was so crazy. Here in Spain it was impossible to get them, like the English version. The Spanish version was pretty okay to grab, but the English version was out of stock in every single store. I've seen $80, like 80 euros for a ETV, but I'm talking about like months ago, guys, when you could grab it for like 45 bucks in the US. Here, people were paying 80 euros for a ETV, for a normal ETV, not the Pokemon Center one. And I refuse to pay that, honestly, I refuse to pay that. And that's the current market price. I'm not mad at myself or anything, but I would have loved to grab more product at a good retail price. I couldn't find it here. It was really hard. Distributors were just filled with orders, so they couldn't fulfill their orders. I ordered a bunch of booster bundles from a distributor, but really never got them. So yeah, it will be a crazy situation. And the last thing I want to talk about is what will happen in the future. What I can foresee is that this product will just keep going up. And if we get a reprint, if it's not a super large reprint that just flows the market, as I said, if it's just a normal sized or a small reprint, I think the same will happen as Paldea Evolved. Like, there's a small reprint with Paldea Evolved, prices go like down $5 to $10 just 2 or 3 days after they just went back up. So I think 151 is a far better set than Paldea Evolved, even not being a main set without booster boxes, but the set is really better than Paldea Evolved. So what, for some of you guys who have told me like, but I can't see product in stock for retail prices, and honestly, grab it all. If we don't get a reprint, the prices now will be super cheap. In 2 years time, if we don't get a reprint now, in 2 years time, a regular ETV will be like 150. The product is that strong. So for those of you who are thinking about investing or buying 151 right now, I would say with single cards, I would be extremely cautious because increased a lot in price. And I think it's too much for this short period of time. So I would be extremely cautious if you are trying to invest on them. If you're collecting them and you just want to pay the price, of course, that's okay. But I wouldn't invest in Pokemon 151 singles right now. But sealed product, I think it's still a good grab. Like if you get a Pokemon Center ETB for 180, like it won't get cheaper. Regular ETB for 80, it won't get cheaper. Booster bundles for $50. It's super simple. Like if we don't get a reprint, they will never go cheaper. Like it is how it is, guys. Like they can drop like $10, $20 in price down the road, but the market will just regulate itself and will just go up steadily through time, like almost all of good Pokemon sets have done. So is 151 still investable on? Yes, but I would say sealed product. I wouldn't touch single cards for investing right now. If you have some single cards and you're investing on them, I think now is a good time to sell, honestly. I'm not saying they won't go like up in price still, because I don't know it, and single cards are super hard to predict. I can see them even going higher in price when sealed product gets even like more expensive, but I think it's a dangerous zone right now. Same happened with the Altards from Sword and Shield. When you get these super high increases in short periods of time, you have to be cautious there. It's a really dangerous zone. I wouldn't park a lot of money there, like definitely not. If you're looking to just invest in 151, what I would recommend is just buy sealed product, keep them sealed. If we get a reprint, don't sell it, like don't worry, it will just come back in price in no time. So I think it's still a safe investment. It also is a set that has proven itself to be super good. And this actually matters a lot. And this is why Paldea Evolved in all my tier lists has been like S tier, because it has proven itself. Like it went through a time where people just hated Scarlet and Violet. Like Vase was not well received. People were still obsessed with Crown Zenith and all these Altards from Sword and Shield. And the Scarlet and Violet Vase set just released. It was rejected by the market. Paldea Evolved released. It was also rejected from the market. Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift. I would say until Temporal Forces, people were just super negative about the market. Everyone was complaining about the Scarlet and Violet era not being great. Then money flowed into Scarlet and Violet and everyone is so happy and oh my god, this is the best era. Well, we've seen this a lot of times in the last years. I think it's a great era. I said it since the beginning. I've been investing in Paradox Rift. I've been investing in Paldea Evolved when no one believed in them. I even have Scarlet and Violet Vase. I think they're all okay sets. I can foresee Surging Sparks being better, Twilight Masquerade being better. I understand it, but Look at Twilight Masquerade booster boxes right now. Like, they're just exploding. There's sold for like $180, $170, $180 in TCG Player. That's insane for a set that is just so recent. We're coming back to this 2021 era with the super hyped, everyone trying to flip the booster box and stuff. I don't personally like it, but like, it is what it is. The hype is up. I've been promoting these products for a long time. I think they are all great. I think 151 is definitely the best set from Scarlet and Violet, the best non-main set. It's really a shame that we don't have booster boxes of this set, because they will be like, I'm pretty sure they would actually beat Evolving Skies in terms of returns and prices if it was like a main set with booster boxes. And this is why I'm so hyped for Surging Sparks. I can foresee a good era of bull market and everyone buying, prices going well. So yeah, if you're looking to invest in 151, I think it's still a great opportunity, man. It's up to you. I think you can make a lot of profit still, and with all the new people floating into coming into the hobby and stuff, and all the old investors that are coming back now that they have seen Surging Sparks and all these sets that are being hyped, like the Evolution set and stuff, a lot of people is coming back to like trying to make their buck and stuff. So you will have a lot of competence to buy these sealed products. So yeah, definitely still a good investment. This is all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. And as always, have a great day.